Gonna be out of supplies before too long. Excellent. Thank you. This is good quality. So, some good news. The local law have been kind enough to lend us some supplies. Only thing is, they don't know about it yet. This is going to require a particular kind of angry lunatic. So I figured it was right up your alley. And I mean that as the highest of compliments. Just please don't die.
Oh, I won't. What is the local law enforcement doing with tanning supplies? So, Cripps. Cripps is doing stuff, I think, that he's not quite telling us the whole story, is what I'm trying to say. Somehow, the local Blackwater Police Department has tanning supplies that Cripps needs. Now, there is probably the logical reason he's not really that fond of, and so he has asked us to go get them for him, free of charge, of course. That's the only thing I can think of as to why the local law enforcement would have these. Now, they're pretty easy to grab. All you do is you drink like a bottle of moonshine or whatever have you, whatever your poison is. You just go and grab them and then ride back to camp. It's one of the easiest missions. You're best to do it with a posse because it only gives you 5 units. If you have a posse, a full posse, it'll give you 4 units each, a total of 20. But 5 is good enough for me for now. I prefer to go solo on these. But I have seen videos of people playing with a posse of 4. They each grab one. Now look at this. Oh, I see. Is that how it is? Well, that was kind of fun. Alright, well, I got a good 10 minutes. Maybe I should figure out a different way of doing this. He pulled a gun on me. He's protecting those supplies, but he ain't saying why. Now, there can be many things going on as to reason why, and I could give 100. But usually, the first opinion or theory is most likely the correct one. But that's not always the case. Sorry, bro. Nothing personal. See you in the next life. It's not letting me do it. Oh, there it goes. Alright. So now, all I do is just run away, call my horse. Now my horse is going to get frightened because of all the bullets. You know, so you may have to call it a couple more times. Now, if they were smart, they would shoot my horse. Here they come on foot. Maybe I'll just run back to camp. Oh, now they're throwing dynamite. Very clever. My horse. And I totally forgot about that. Sorry, bro. Where are you? Oh, you're right there. Oh, I'm a terrible shot this morning. I must not have had my coffee yet. Actually, I have, but not in Red Dead Online. Just kidding. That's just a little bit of role play. I hope you can appreciate it. There we go. There's my horse. My horse finally broke free from whatever it was causing it not to come toward me. Here she comes. All right. I'm glad you're okay, suffice to say. Let's head back to camp. Yeah. So after this, we're going to do some hunting. We're here near the Blackwater Plains. The Great Plains near Blackwater. Buffalo. The great cats, the big cats, hang out here. So here's my camp. Or is this somebody else's camp? No, this is mine.
I can't be getting tangled up with the law. Whatever you've been doing, just deal with it.
I think I should drink another bottle of Shine just to get a refresher. Plus, it tastes delicious.
Nice work.
Thank you, Crips. I ain't gonna ask why or how it got there. But at least, you know, hey, at least he's got his way of finding things out. I got my way of finding things out. So let's do some hunting. Now that we got supplies, everything that I hunt will be turned into goods that I can sell. Oh yeah, here we go. I eyeball, otherwise it's not going to be a kill. And it's got to be a side shot. Let's wait till they show their eyeballs. Make sure there's no mountain lions or cougars, whatever you want to call them. I call them big cats here in Red Dead Online. There's many different types depending on where you are on the map. Once that guy puts his head up, I don't think he's going to put his head up. He's munching on that grass. A little bit too much. What is this one? This one is a 3-star as well. How am I going to get an eyeball shot on 2 of them? Let's go to first person. There's one. See you later. And the second one I think just took off running. Oh yeah, it's down there, but I think I can still get it. Come here, horse. It's right there. Nope, that's a 1-star. That's the 3-star. That's a 2-star. That's a 2-star. Where's that other 3-star? Well, that's just a youngling, too, who just laid down in the grass. All right. Well, at least it ain't going nowhere. Put this on my horse, which is the same name as my YouTube channel. Suffice to say, that's how it's pronounced. Suffice, not suffice, not suffix. For some of you that use voice chat on your phones to type for you, and you say suffice, the autocorrect says suffix, so that's how I know that you don't know how to pronounce the word suffice. And some of you just flat out say suffice on your live streams when you say my name, and that's kind of embarrassing for you, not for me. The fact that you don't know how to pronounce that word. And it's, you know, some might ask, well, does that insult me? Well, when they say it for the 20th time, yes. The fact that I have not corrected them, suffice to say, yes, I guess it does irritate me because I didn't correct them. So yes, it's not how to pronounce them. They obviously have never seen that word before. And if somebody's pronounces, I'm sorry the video is going in this direction, I didn't think it would, but it's just something that's been on my mind, and I might as well talk about it now, since I am anyway. When you see the word suffice, or if you see any word for that matter, and you mispronounce it, if somebody doesn't correct you, then you're never going to know. But you've never seen that word before, it's your due diligence to look up in the dictionary. The dictionary is going to give you a phonetic pronunciation way of saying it phonetically, then you can self-educate yourself. Because I don't believe in my heart that people go around their entire life saying suffice, the word suffice, for example, and saying it as suffice their entire life and nobody's ever corrected them. It has to be the first time that they've seen that word, because not a lot of people say the phrase suffice to say. What is that red on my map? That's a real player, aren't they? What are they doing? They are minding their own business. That's good. I can see them, but they can't see me. And it looks like they were red, but now they just went blue. So they were red for a different reason. And the reason I know that is because they still would have been red now, and their timer expired for them being red, and they went blue. Cool. This game has a lot of intricate details in it that makes it fun to play, and once you understand them, it makes the game, it makes sense, you know. It does start to make sense. So let's do some more hunting. Looks like those other 3 bison have left the scene here. Let me do some eagle eye here and see if I can see them. It's a superpower that our characters have. Yeah. Alright, that's cool. At least I got my point across about how to pronounce my name. Suffice to say, you can rewind the video if you'd like, because I'm not going to repeat it, and I don't think you want to hear me repeat it, even though I'd like to. Here you go, Crips. How much are you going to give me for this?
Stocks are looking good.
Or I should say, how much is it worth for our business? $6.25.
This is good quality.
All right. That ain't bad. I should find me a second NPC horse while my horse carried the other one. And I do not have a hunting wagon yet. I'm not sure if that glitch of the hunting wagon is ever going to get fixed, and I have not experienced it, but there is a glitch for the hunting wagon, and I can't exactly explain what it is. It has in junction with the stable glitch is the hunting wagon glitch, where sometimes it doesn't call. But I've heard if you, believe it or not, and this is like from the Twilight Zone, but that's how this game is sometimes, you take your revolver or whatever, you point it up in the air and you shoot it, get off your horse, and then dismiss your horse. I'm not going to do it here, but before you do that, you got to get the revolver out of your hand, and then you can dismiss your horse, which I mean flee it, and you have to hit it twice, you know, and then once you do that, you can call your wagon, your hunting wagon. It'll show up, and that's what I've heard is the solution. Now, if the only way for me to test that is to buy one, and I don't have enough money yet, so that'll be next, is what I'll do. So that'll be the end of this video. That'll wrap it up. Sorry we didn't do much hunting, but I'm glad I got that out of the way. How to pronounce my channel's YouTube name. And I'm kind of glad that I did talk about it. And I'm kind of glad this video did go in that direction, because I've been wanting to talk about that for a long time. Let me tell you what. Come here, horse. Wish you could carry 2 of them. One on each shoulder. That'll be for Red Dead Redemption Online 3. Yeah. We'll turn these into crypts, even though they're 1 stars. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm just relaxing and having fun in this game. One of the best games to be ever made in the last 20 to 25 years, in my opinion. Every once in a while, every couple decades, every 3 decades or so, a game comes around that just knocks it out of the ballpark twice. Red Dead Online is that game. Whoops. For a minute there, I couldn't find crypts. Couldn't find your workstation here, bud.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
All right, let's just see what these 2 raven carcasses do. Look up on the very top.
Yeah, anything's better than nothing.
Just a smidgen. Suppose I could give a couple bison horn here. Let's see what this adds. Just a smidgen, about as much as those 2 ravens did. Let's see what this does. About the same. All right, Crips. So far, we've got 60 out of 100 goods. For the trader role, in my opinion, they're actually more fun than actually doing the delivery missions. The supply run missions are actually more fun. Yeah. Have a good day. Thanks for watching this Red Dead Online video. I hope you've had a good time. And have fun out there.